Welcome to a new lecture, and in this lecture I'm going to demonstrate to you how to install Docker on a Linux CentOS version 8 machine. Alright, so I have already spun up a machine and I have already updated the machine and have rebooted it also. So remember, I have done the base work before installation of the Dockers, and now let me log on to the machine, and I am now logged into the machine as vroot. All right, now let me change to become the root user. All right, well, now we are set up for starting up the installation. The first step towards the installation, we have to start with doing the yum installs, yum utils. All right, so but before that, let's just check out the OS release once. All right, that is the CentOS Linux and version 8. Good. Now let me proceed to install the yum utils. All right, that will be the first step. The step-by-step process has been given in the PPT, so you will have to follow that. All right, now once the yum utils have been installed, I have to check if the repository from where I have to install the Dockers is already there for me. So let me run yum repo list. So I can see that there is the repo from where the Docker needs to be installed is not available here. All right. Okay. So one of the important ones is always get the EPEL release to be installed. All right. Because this is one of the most important repositories from where we get most of the versions of packages. All right, so now I have installed EPEL successfully. Now the next step is to add the Dockers repository. All right, so let's see how to do that. I'm going to use the dnf command rather than the yum command, since this is version 8. All right, and I'm going to add the repository there. Good. Now that I have added the repository, let me check the repository now, and I see that the Docker CE stable has been added to the machine's repository list. Now let me again go back and let me check on the Docker's repo list using the DNF. All right. Well, they are the same, so we can see that the Docker CE is available. The next step is to install the Dockers. All right. For that, let me use the DNF itself. I have to run docker-ce. All right, and the docker-ce CLI. So the CE is the community edition of Dockers. Yes. And yes. I know that I could have done this automatically by using the -y switch, but I want you to see every stage of it, and that's why I have not done it using the -y switch. The installation here is happening pretty straightforward, but there may be scenarios where you may be facing some issues while installing the Docker, and all the scenarios have been covered in the PPT. So please do refer to the PPT whenever you have an issue in installation, and the solution is already there. this is the actual time that it is going to take for us to install the Docker. I have not stopped it, I have not cut short the video. Alright, so I'm giving an complete video where you will see the actual time that it is taking for installation on a CentOS 8. Alright, now that it is successfully installed, let us check if the command is working for us and if the Docker is installed successfully. So to check that, I can use the docker-v. So I see that the Docker has been installed successfully. I can use docker-v or docker-version. Well, this is a pretty straightforward this is the method that you follow for installing on a Linux machine on a CentOS 8 version. Thank you for watching this video.